Hey guys, it's me. This is my first shaving video. For the first video, decided to start off on a good note. We're going to be doing Agharta, or I'm not even sure how that's pronounced. It's the latest in the Phoenix line of soaps, and it's got a nice creamy, I think it's like ambergris smell, which is awesome. If you don't know what ambergris is, it's actually the extracts of a whale's intestine. You can read all about it in Moby Dick. He uses a synthetic flavoring, but it's still really, really tasty. Smells amazing. I'm excited to shave with it for the first time. So I've been blooming my soap. It's always good to keep some water in the soap. Learned that from Nick Shaves on YouTube. I like to keep that bloom water and use it throughout the shave because it's slick. It's got a lot of scent to it. It's got a lot of the last shave. If you've shaved with it before, it's got that powder on top that it just kind of sits there. You don't want to waste that. So right now I'm using my Sterling pre-shave. I like to put it on before I shave. I mean, I'm only doing like 3 square inches, so I don't even know why I'm doing shaving reviews, but still, this is just kind of a tester video. Don't even know if I'll post it anywhere, but pre-shave keeps your hair moisturized so that it's easier to cut through, and also adds a little bit of slickness to your skin before you shave. And then you can use just whatever's left on your hand as a beard oil if you've got any kind of facial hair, or you just rub it on your arms because the ladies like moisturized arms. So, alright, got my Samog 830 brush. It's been soaking for a couple minutes here. It's boar hair, so it absorbs water. Badger hair doesn't absorb water, but you still want it to have moisture in the knot so that you can lather up soap nice and well. Alright, going to go ahead and lather. Now Nick Shaves can like edit this part, make it go faster. I don't have the technology yet. And so you're just gonna listen to this creamy goodness. Phoenix just redid their soaps maybe a few months ago. They're all in plastic tubs now, and they have like really great latherability to me. They're light years ahead of what they were before. I got a couple of their soaps when I just started wet shaving a year ago, and they kind of were flaky and hard to lather because the soap pucks were too small. They came in little tins. And I had like this big Badger brush that I got, and it wouldn't lather up at all. So this is a huge improvement. It's like almost kind of sticky if you can't see that. It's like you can get little strings of it, which at first I was like, oh gosh, it got even worse. But no, this is an incredible soap. I mean, look at how much I was able to lather up there while I was talking to you guys. And it's thick and it's creamy. All it needs is water, and it's going to provide me with a great shave. So I've got the bloom water in my Crown King scuttle. I've got some water that I warmed up in an electric kettle. You don't want your water to be too hot with this stuff because it'll actually burn the soap and it'll ruin your lather. But if you perfect the temperature that you usually start it at, this is like luxury status shave right here. It's got friction on the inside, so it like helps you lather a little bit. And I am just getting all kinds of suds. I don't know if you guys can see this yet. Still trying to figure out the camera angles and what I can do and can't do. But it's just cranking out soap. It's like just laying pipe. Absolute destruction of soap right now. That's a good thing. So just gonna go ahead and scoop that out. I'm getting like a really nice, it's very ambery. Actually, amber is called amber because they want it to simulate ambergris, which is the musky, like sweet scent that apparently comes from whales. I've never smelled it myself, very few people have, but every once in a while a huge chunk of it washes up on shore. And people go crazy for it. They'll pay like several $1,000s for a piece. and then that goes into fragrances or just into somebody's personal whale shit collection. I don't know why they'd be keeping that, but people are weird. You know, I mean, I collect strange things like shaving products. So, just gonna go ahead and I added a little bit more water to this soap because it felt a little bit pasty. Each soap has a different need for moisture. And I've done shaves with the Phoenix soaps for the last 2 days. This is my third day. Douglas, the owner and proprietor of Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, released these 3 soaps in a series. So they're all supposed to be able to pair well with each other, be interchangeable, and kind of tell a story as you go. And so this is my Mercure. I forget what it was. I think it's like the open comb short handle. But I've got a custom handle that helps me grip it, and it's a little bit shorter. Made by Carnivus on Instagram. Awesome handle. He hand turns them. Maybe not hand turns them, that'd be kind of weird, but he makes them with like a computer and spins them and makes awesome magic with it. He also does brushes. He sent me a brush. It's a synthetic brush, and the handle is just incredible. I'm not a big fan of synthetic knots yet, so I passed that on to my dad, but my dad loves it. So right now I'm just going with the grain on the neck. I'm actually not even paying attention to my technique right now. I'm probably applying too much pressure, but my hair growth isn't fast enough to really have to worry about it. I'm even like nicking my Adam's apple with this. Jeez. It's gonna be a bloodbath, folks. Alright. What if I just bleed it out? Bled out on the first shaving video I ever made. Just 5 minutes in, I'm just on the floor like gushing blood out my neck. Look at what I did, Mom. Alright. Adding a little bit more water to the bottom of the scuttle. Just gonna go ahead and freshen up the lather. It tends to kind of dry, especially with Phoenix soaps, on the brush while it's just sitting in between passes. So I like to just freshen it up with some water. Now, a lot of people add water to their face in between to get the soap and stuff off and clean off the hairs that might be left, but I don't really worry about that. Mostly probably because I'm lazy, but you know, I mean, to me it doesn't make that big of a difference in my technique or my shave. So any way that I can make it shorter or easier is going to make my shave better for me. I love shaving. I could actually probably spend an hour in here every day just making sure I have the perfect shave, shaving my face and my hair, and just be completely hairless by the end of it. But I don't think anybody would like that. So I'm actually thinking about doing some pomade reviews on this too. I've got an addiction to pomade ever since my buddy invited me to this Facebook group called Everything Pomade, and it's now I kind of go in between collecting wet shaving stuff and home brewed pomades, which are just fantastic. So I'm not really sure what I'll do more. Probably shaving videos, but like I said, I have a full beard right now and it takes way too long to grow to stop that. So I don't know, at this point I'm just rambling. Alright, I just do 2 passes on my neck just because I don't grow hair fast enough to really need a third pass or like the cross grain pass or anything. My neck has always been the most sensitive spot on my face. I guess my neck isn't really on my face, but I always get ingrown hairs and stuff, and having to shave it every single day has really caused me to kind of perfect my technique. Really low pressure, trying not to go over the same places twice without relathering, making sure to properly wet my face and get moisture in my soap before I use the razor. But it's been a journey. For the longest time, all I ever had was ingrown hairs down there, and it was getting really annoying because nobody likes that, and they're itchy, and Gross. So, I mean, I've only been wet shaving for a year, and people keep getting better as they go. Eventually, I want to start using a straight razor more often. So far, I've only done 2 straight razor shaves, and pretty brutal, especially right down here by my Adam's apple and stuff with all those weird angles. It's scary. They say it takes 100 shaves with a straight razor to get comfortable with it, and I've done 2, so someday, fingers crossed. That was a delicious smelling soap. I love it. Definitely going to be using this one a lot more. I probably should have read the notes to be able to tell you guys what it smells like, but so far just a really warm, balsamic kind of scent. Tree resin. Actually, I just remembered it's got vanilla, like Madagascar vanilla or something like that. Japanese sandalwood, which is awesome because I love everything sandalwood. Anything with sandalwood in it, I'm just like, give me that. Yeah, so a couple of those notes are really nice, warm, sweet scents that you'd be able to pair with anything. That's the great thing about Douglas is you buy enough of his soaps and you're always going to have something to pair with it. So I'm just going to clean out my brush. Probably could do this after the video ends. This is why we do test videos. And we're just going to splash on the aftershave. I'm really excited. I always love these aftershaves. I have too many of them. I don't know if you can see these over here, but I've got even more on the right. I have to do like a shaved end video or something someday. I apply this stuff liberally because it's not like I'm going to go through it anytime soon. It's got a nice burn to it. This one isn't mentholated, which is probably nice because I don't think that would work very well with the scent. Man. That smells incredible. Just amazing. You know, his aftershaves cost more than his soaps. Soaps are always $15 or around there. And his aftershaves are sometimes like $10 more sometimes. But let me tell you, man, it is worth it. I have so many of them and they all perform better than just about anything else. Man. And they last forever. So I'm going to be like doing stuff throughout the day and I'll just be like, oh, I smell amazing. That's right. All right. Thanks for watching me shave. Adios. Bye con Dios. I don't know. Okay. Peace.